Hey guys, Mo Justin here. Been a while since I posted a video, but it's finally springtime and it's time to do some work in the truck. So I am in the process of taking out my back seat. We've got these little clips here that slide in and out of these guys. Okay, they're down in there, and how I've been removing them is I take this first little plastic pry bar thing, and then I get a second one and I pop it under there, and then they just pop up pretty easily. No damage to the clip, it's all good. Plastic tools, not hurting the seat. And that's how you do that part. I'll get back with you guys in a little bit when it gets on to the next part. But essentially what I got to do after I take all those plugs out is there's a little latch right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And what I'm using to get to that latch is just an Allen head. And it fits right in there and it clips it up. So there's 3 of those. They are exactly where those little baby restraint tie points are. So you just line up with those, pop them up after you take off all the clips, and then there's some 10mm bolts under the seat. You take those out, and then you can get this off. And then I will be working on mounting my amps behind my seat instead of under my seats, making it a lot better install. All right, guys, take care for now. Mo Justin out. And by the way, guys, whenever you're doing something like this, you always want to disconnect your power. I got my battery unhooked up front. However, here's where we got some bolts under the single seat in the back. There's one back there, which I had just taken off. 10mm socket with a pretty long extension you're going to need. And then there's another one, 2, 3, and then 4 is going to be all the way over there. So there's 4 total. You don't really have to take your under seat box out if you don't want to. I took one of mine out just to kind of make things a little easier to work with back here. But I am going to be running new power cable and everything once I get this installed. And once I get the amp rack put in, it'll probably take me a couple weeks to do all this, to plan out the amp rack, get the kilmat on the back wall that I want to put on, get some dampening done. And I also want to build a single box for both of my 3510s, just so that they're both playing in the same airspace and they're not fighting each other every once in a while, because obviously port tuning's not exactly the same. So yeah, that's what I got going on for now, guys. I'll try to keep you updated as much as possible, and try to help you guys with my progress on the build and help you guys out get your trucks parked, because we all know it's not that easy getting some of these trim pieces and some of these unknowns done. All right, guys, take care. All right, guys, I'm about done for the day. I'm going to show you what I got done after I got the back seat pulled out. I actually did get the deadener finished today, and I didn't think I would, but I'll let you guys take a look at it, and I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. As you know, you don't need 100% coverage to help out. So obviously I don't have 100% coverage, but I got about 90% coverage back there, and I'm hoping it'll help out a lot with the little bit of the rattling I'm getting when I'm going full out with 3510s. That's really all I'm aiming for. And then mainly I want to get my amps installed back there so they're not under my seats and just in a bad spot. So yeah, take care. Mo Justin out, and I'll keep you guys updated with the amp rack build.